Hey, assalamu alaikum everybody, it's Jenna J, that's me, the hijabi from TNT, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're in the kitchen yet again, ready to have some fun. But this time we're going to be baking. We're going to be making homemade bread. Easy homemade white bread. So the ingredients for our bread, we got some all-purpose flour here. Have some melted butter, sugar, some salt. We're going to be using yeast, and that is about it. We just need to combine everything and knead it for a little while. So I'm adding my yeast and my sugar, followed by my salt. I'm just going to mix all of this together with my hands. I'm adding my melted butter, followed by my warm water. Then you just want to mix everything properly, and then we're going to knead it. Now the water needs to be warm in order to activate the yeast along with the sugar that's added. That's the purpose of it. Don't want to use hot water as it will kill out the yeast. And kneading for me is easier on a countertop, so I'm going to put this on the countertop, lightly flour the countertop because I don't want the dough to dry out, and we're going to knead it there. So you want to properly knead this for a good 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Kneading is key to a good bread. So you want to make sure you knead it properly. Take your time, get yourself a good arm workout. Almost finished kneading. Now what I'm going to be doing is just placing it back into my bowl, covering it. You can cover it with a damp cloth, and you're going to let it sit for about an hour, or depending on how warm your surroundings is, it might be doubled or even less, but you want it to double in size. And then we're gonna put it into our bread pan and let it sit again for about an hour. So I'm going to put this in my bowl and let it sit until it's like double the size, covering it with a damp cloth, and we're going to leave it alone. Alright, so it's been an hour, and this is what it looks like. So what I'm going to be doing is punching it and forming 2 loaves and putting them into these greased bread pans. Now what you're going to do is just form it into 2 loaves. And you're going to leave this again for an hour. Alright, so we have our 2 loaves here. We're going to just leave, covering them again and leaving them for another hour. Alright guys, so it's almost an hour and it's almost there. I'm going to leave it for a little while, but now I'm going to preheat the oven. I'm going to put it at 375, and we're going to be putting these in a little while. And now into the oven these 2 going to go. Alright guys, and 30 minutes later, this is what our bread looks like, and it smells wonderful. And that is all I have for you today, guys. It was not that hard. Just make sure and get your kneading done properly. Take your time and knead it. You're going to get a nice soft bread. Some things to note: if you use, like in Trinidad, we use Blue Band for every single thing. You just want to look out for the salt content, how much salt you add in it. If you're using salted butter, use less of the salt from the recipe that is up on my website. If you are using the unsalted butter, you can go ahead and use the regular amount of salt specified in the recipe, or you can just adjust the salt according to your preference. But I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with all your friends and your family. Try out the recipe. Let me know what you thought about it. Give me some feedback. Let me know what is your own best homemade bread recipe. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in another video.